From Herbert Wace to Dane Kemptom by Jack London. The Ridge, Berkeley, California, November 29, 19. What a flutter of letters, and what a fluttery Dane Kemptom it is. The wine of our western sunshine has bitten into your blood, and you are grown overwarm. I am glad that you and Hester have found each other so quickly and intimately. Glad that you are under her charm, as I know her to be under yours. But I am not glad when you spell yourself into her and write out your heart's forebodings on her heart. For you are strangely morbid, and you are certainly guilty of reading your own doubts and fears into her unspoken and unguessed thoughts. Believe me, rather than the soul of her love seeming narrower than she hopes, the truth is PG 229 she gives her love little thought at all. She is too busy and too sensible. Like me, she has not the time. We are workers, not dreamers, and the minutes are too full for us to lavish them on an eternal weighing and measuring of heart throbs. Besides, Hester is too large for that sort of stuff. She's the last woman in the world to peer down at the scales to see if she is getting full value. We leave that to the lesser creatures, who spend their courtship loudly protesting how unutterable, immeasurable, and inextinguishable is their love, as though, forsooth, each dreaded lest the other deem it a bad bargain. We do not bargain and chaffer over our feelings, Hester and I, surely you mistake, and stir storms in teacups. Be outspoken, you say. If my conscience were not clear, I should be troubled by that. As it is, what have I hidden? What sharp business have I driven? And who is it that cried, cheated? Be outspoken, about what, pray? You bid me tell her what she is to me. Which is to bid me tell her what she already knows, to tell her that she is the mother woman, that of all women she is dearest to me, that of all the walks of life, that one is pleasantest wherein PG 230 I may walk with her, that with her I shall find the supreme expression of myself and the life that is in me, that in all this I honor her in the finest, loftiest fashion that man can honor woman. Tell her this, Dane. By all means tell her. Ah, I do not mean that, I hear you say. Well, let me tell you what you mean in my own way and bid you tell her for me. In the lust of my eyes she is nothing to me. She is not a mere sense delight, a toy for the debauchery of my intellect and the enthronement of emotion. She is not the woman to make my pulse go fevered and me go mad. Nor is she the woman to make me forget my manhood and pride, to tumble me down doddering at her feet and gibbering like an ape. She is not the woman to put my thoughts out of joint and the world out of gear, and so to befuddle and make me drunk with the beast that is in me, that I am ready to sacrifice truth, honesty, duty, and purpose for the sake of possession. She is not the woman ever to make me swamp honor and poise, and right conduct in the vortex of blind sex passion. She is not the woman to arouse in me such uncontrolled desire that for gratification I would do one ill deed, or put the slightest hurt upon PG 230, one the least of human creatures. She is not the most beautiful woman God Almighty ever planted on his footstool. There have been and are many women as true and pure and noble. She is not the woman for whose bedazzlement I must advertise the value of my goods by sweating sonnets to her, or shivering serenades at her, or perpetuating follies for her. In short, she is not anything to me that the woman of conventional love is to the man. And again, what is she to me? She is my other self, as it were, my good comrade and fellow worker and joy-sharer. With her woman she complements my man and makes us one, and this is the highest civilized sense of union. She is to me the culmination of the thousands of generations of women. It took civilization to make her, as it takes civilization to make our marriage. She is to me the partner in a marriage of the gods, for we become gods, we half-brutes, when we muzzle the beast and are not menaced by his growls. Under heaven she is my wife and the mother of my children. Tell her then, tell her all you wish, you dear old fluttery, mothery poet father, as though it made any difference. Herbert. PG 232.